Hey everybody! Koricon Nerd here, and we're going to be looking at a teaser for Raja the Great. I do not know anything about this, I just know it came from the same studio that did DJ, so let's see what it is. I mean, I don't have any other information to really give you in the beginning, just because I don't really know anything. From the posters, though, it says, "Welcome to my world." And in the top one, he has a walking stick. Looks like he's blind. Welcome to my world, which makes a lot of sense if you're saying welcome to my world and you're blind. So that it's probably going to be a drama about this guy. He has a backpack on in the first poster, so maybe he's traveling? I don't know. But let's take a look at it, and we'll see what they got. The subtitles say auto-generated, so no, they're not gonna be. So I may need help with the translation.
నా కొడుకు ఈ ప్రపంచాన్ని చూడలేకపోవచ్చు. కానీ నా కొడుకు ఈ ప్రపంచం చూడాలి.
No, he's not a wrestler.
I am blind. But I'm trained!
He's a fighter.
నీ పేరేంటి అన్న?
Raja the Great.
యాప్ట్ టైటిల్.
Welcome to my world.
Huh. Happy Independence Day. Okay, so he's blind. He's a fighter of some kind. I don't know if he's a vigilante or anything, but I would like to know the reason he's fighting. In that one scene, he was protecting somebody. There's Braille. He's doing training. Even in bed he does training. Or he was meditating there. It looks like he's meditating. I did find it interesting. He's got a tennis ball at the end of his, his walking stick, his feeler stick. I have seen that before, a tennis ball. But a lot of, like I was going to the grocery store the other day and I saw a blind person with a walking stick, and they didn't have a tennis ball. It was like a rubber tip, and he would walk with it like half an inch off the ground. He must have been, blind his entire life or something and just got used to knowing how high up to hold it. But I think for the tennis ball is a great idea because it slides across most surfaces without a problem. So you don't get it stuck on things. And even if you hit a dip in the ground or a rock or something, it's not going to get stuck. It'll just go right over it. Like I've seen a lot of elderly people that have walkers or canes, and they'll put tennis balls on the bottom for the same reason. Tennis balls are multi-use. That's for sure. I like that shot though. It's a low shot, which makes sense for this sequence because you want the walking stick to be forefront, especially with that tennis ball on it. But I like the light coming in from the door. It almost feels, it feels kind of unfortunate that he's not able to see the beautiful lighting of the hallway. Here he's drinking, so he's depressed about something. And it looks like he's in a market, but he's in the center. Maybe he's getting ready for a match, like he's getting paid to be a fighter. So maybe he's doing small fighting contests for money. Because here it looks like he's doing a cage match, maybe, where they're watching him through a fence. But this looks more like he's a professional. But he's got guys behind him. So it's a team match of some kind, but they look like they're wrestling. Do you know what this game is? Can you guys tell me what game this is? I would like to know what game that is. Also, I need help with the translation because I don't know what they said. I do like that his walking stick collapses into this fighting stick. That's pretty cool. You know, it reminds me of this movie from the 80s. It's called, is it Blind Fury? It was kind of a cheesy movie, but I always loved it. And basically, it's a blind guy, and his walking stick has a sword in it. And he's a great swordsman and ends up killing a bunch of people. But I always loved that movie. So I want to know what that game is. I don't know if it says it back. No, it's got marketing on the back. But there's a lot of people with the same jersey, so it is a team event of some kind. He looks intimidating. I love her dress, or not dress, but I love blue. So that looks really good. Love the blue. I am blind, but I can kick butt. That was a little exaggerated though, but makes sense for a masala style film. That's very much of a masala style action. See, and this looks pretty cool. I like the sparks that are coming out. It's a great visual on screen, but I don't know the reasoning. Maybe he's in some kind of workshop, but there's boxing gloves up above his head. So does he train in a metal shop? I don't know. But the visual of it looks great. I just don't know the logic behind it. But I'm sure they'll touch on it in the movie. But what do you guys think about this? I would like some translation and some help. Want to know what that game is. And yeah, other than that, you know, it's different. I like that it's different. The character is blind. It can create a lot of interesting dynamics in the storyline if they run with that. But comment below and let me know your thoughts on this and help me out with some of that information. Now I want to get into today's question. If you would like to ask a question, you can send it to Twitter with the hashtag AskKoricon or on the Discord server, Questions for Videos. And AJ Roshan asked, how close is cinema and politics in the U.S.? Because cinema in India is a doorway to many famous politicians here, especially in the South. Not too much. Now, there have been movie stars or people that were on movies that became politicians. Probably the most famous would be Ronald Reagan, our president from the early 80s, 1980 to 88, was a actor. He wasn't exactly a movie star, like he wasn't a great actor, but he did some good movies in the 50s, so he was an actor who became president. But that's the only actor to become president, unless you include Trump. And then, which he wasn't in movie anyway. But then we've had senators and governors that have been actors or something in kind of entertainment. You know, probably the most famous of those was Arnold Schwarzenegger, became governor of California. But then we've had a couple of senators and another governor, but not too many. It's not a gateway to politics. There have been some actors or entertainers that went into politics, but it's not common. It's not common by any means. But what do you guys think? What do you think about movie stars or people in the entertainment business getting into politics? Is it really a smart idea? Even though they're popular, do they do a good job, do you think? Comment below and let me know your thoughts on this. If you're on VidMe, upvote this, give me a follow and share it around. And if you're on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends! And I will see you on the next video.